The Indian government is under fire for a COVID vaccination policy that has seen states frantically red flag a shortage of doses amid a deadly second wave. Has hit back at distorted statements, half-truths and blatant lies that it says has given rise to myths about its management of the crisis. Now, in a statement titled Myths and Facts on India's Vaccination Process, the centre responded with 7 facts to counter these claims. Among the refuted claims was one that said that the centre is not doing enough to approve vaccines available in other countries. Now, in response, the centre said that it has remained engaged continuously with all the major international vaccine manufacturers right from mid-2020. Multiple rounds of discussions have happened with Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson and Moderna. The government said it has offered all assistance to have them supply and manufacture their vaccines in India. It also added that buying vaccines internationally is not similar to buying off-the-shelf items. Let's just move on to the second myth here that the government debunked was that the centre has not approved vaccines available globally. Then it responded by saying that the central government has, in fact, proactively eased entry of vaccines approved by US FDA, EMA and WHO's emergency use listing into India in April. It said that no application of any foreign manufacturer for approval is pending with the drugs controller. The centre countered this claim. The claim that it is not doing enough to increase domestic vaccine production, saying it is working as an effective facilitator to enable more companies to produce vaccines from early 2020. It said that the centre is supporting efforts of vaccine manufacturers for their respective indigenous vaccines through liberal funding. The fourth myth was that the centre should invoke compulsory licensing. The centre countered this by saying that compulsory licensing is not a very attractive option since it is not a formula that matters, but active partnership, training of human resources and sourcing of raw materials which is required. Technology transfer, which is the key, it added, remains in the hands of the company that has carried out the research and development of the vaccine. Myth number 5 was that the centre has abdicated its responsibility to the states. In response, the centre said that the government is doing all the hefty lifting from funding vaccine manufacturers to giving them quick approvals to ramping up production to bringing foreign vaccines to India. The vaccine procured by the centre is supplied wholly to the states for free administration to people, it added. Now, the next myth the centre took on was that it is not giving enough vaccines to the states. It responded by saying that it is allocating enough vaccines to states in a transparent manner as per agreed guidelines. States are also being informed in advance of the vaccine availability, it added. The government slammed the behaviour of some leaders for creating panic among the masses. Now, the last myth the centre debunked was that it was not taking any steps to vaccinate children. Countering this, the government is sure that the trials in children in India are going to begin soon. India has been battered by a devastating second wave of infections that has seen death toll cross the 300,000 mark. Active cases hit a record high of nearly 4 million on 14th of May. However, there has been a steady decline in the coronavirus cases in India. This morning, around 211,000 cases were recorded in the past 24 hours. The decline is a good news, but experts say that the centre must prepare for the third wave. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.